It's the usual pre-show brouhaha. First, this show was recorded during a pandemic on Zoom, and it sounds like it. Enjoy! Second, we really appreciate everything everyone's done for us. If you want to help us out, you can go to our audio podcast page, Apple, Stitcher, Amazon, whatever, and leave us a 5-star review. Or go to our YouTube page and subscribe, give us thumbs up, tell your friends. Alternately, you can go to our paypal.me/onemanmurdermaze page and give us a little tip for maze maintenance. It goes to the maze janitors. The rest of you, just enjoy the show. You know, here's the thing. Now that I've thought of that, like every zombie movie, TV show, book, video game, whatever, now seems really stupid.
They're dumb. Yeah, they're terrible.
And
They don't make any sense.
Yeah, and all these people who like make plans for a zombie apocalypse, morons. Nothing's
Just
gonna
wait
happen.
for them to stuff themselves.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen like it happens in the movies because they don't digest the brains they eat. They're just gonna swell them up like beach balls.
Tell me why, I'm still stuck in this place. All the violence, it's just a one-man murder maze. I reappraise my ways, I put my favorite place in a blazing haze. And I end my days in this one-man murder maze. Let me rephrase, these are the days in a one-man murder maze. Man, murder maze, man, murder maze.
Again,
Yeah.
the more they eat, they don't digest, so they're just gonna swell up to these big round. Their stomachs are just gonna keep growing until they just tip over from the weight.
Yeah, like Winnie the Pooh.
Like Winnie the Pooh. Zombies are
He's
basically
just full
Winnie
of
the
honey.
Pooh.
He's full of honey. He can't digest it. He's a stuffed animal.
Winnie the Pooh is also stupid. Zombies are stupid.
He's just full of stuffing and rancid honey.
And Winnie the Pooh is stupid. Two things today that we learned are stupid.
Yay!
Yay. Anyway, hello everybody. I guess we should start this thing. Hello everybody. Welcome to One Man Murder Maze.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. The Great Cow Chase, part 5?
Part 5.
Yep.
It is part 5 of the Great Cow Chase. Yeah.
Yep. In which myself, that is to say Eric Trueheart, is the player. I'm playing Horkhauser. I am the one man.
It's you.
It is. And Ricky Simons is the game operations designer or god. Is it?
Director.
Director. I'm sorry.
Games operation director.
Yeah, you're right.
They used to have a pin in the 90s. They used to have a big green pin that said games operations director.
What happened to
wear it? I don't know. I miss it.
Yeah.
I gotta find it. It's probably in my drawer of knickknacks and doodads and dongles.
You put your dongles in. Wait. You put your dongles in with the knickknacks and doodads?
Well, yeah, and the biddly boos.
Okay.
You gotta mix that stuff around, otherwise it gets bad on you.
Not my business. Anyway, every week we take another adventure in this amazing world that Ricky has created. And we, as I said, are at part 5 of this most recent story, The Great Cow Chase, in which Horkhauser, my character...
That's you!
Yes, the angry reverse burglar. His job's usually to take artifacts back to where they were stolen from by the Indiana Joneses of the world. And this time he has been asked by a long-lost girlfriend from his college years who now... Melanie, who runs a dairy that exists on the top of a giant cow, like 200 feet tall, this cow. And the cow went rogue, disappeared, and Horkhauser has found it, tracked it through a wasteland of garbage to the cow, and discovered that the cow is now walking inexorably towards a giant volcanic pit in the ground so the cow could die.
Full of weird magic.
Full of what magic?
The pit is a volcanic pit of weird magic.
Okay.
Of what's called outgrade magic in this world. It is magic from otherworldly sources.
Bad mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big crater.
Big crater. And I hope Zoom doesn't glitch out on your. We're doing Zoom because this is COVID times, and yeah,
Yeah.
Ricky sounds a little bit robotic every so often. So when last we left Horkhauser, he had broken in to the dairy on top of the cow, to the facility, to discover that it had been um, overrun by red gonks.
Red bonks. Red bonk gremlins.
God, I'm terrible. Red bonk gremlins who are just
You
looting.
fought your way through the green bonk gremlins at the bottom of the cow, and then when you got up in the top of the cow in the dairy factory that is on the back of the cow, you got in through a tower and discovered that the red bonks had beat the green bonks to the dairy, and now the dairy is infested with red bonk gremlins.
Yeah, and when last we left, Horkhauser had broken in. He was hiding from some red bonks, and he broke into he discovered what was called the security room.
Security.
But rather than being like security in our world, where it would be a room full of monitors and like men eating donuts, it's like a big full of security blankets, and it's just sort of warm and fuzzy to make you feel good.
Has those little motivational posters up on the wall, the cat hanging in there, and yeah,
that's good.
But at the end of that chamber it was a hibernation chamber with a dwarven man dressed all in red robes, sort of wizardly in his attire, taking a nap in there, and you can see him through the glass, and then you used your special your locket that you got from Melanie to unlock it and unlock it. And the dwarven man woke up and asked you who you were, and then said, "Excuse me," and then he fired a fireball over your shoulder towards the red bonk who had just walked in the door.
Yep, and that's where we left it. Should I add that locket to my inventory, or does it matter?
I mean, you can if you want. I mean, it's your locket, and you know what it does. It is supposed to unlock things in the dairy, unknowns. You did not know at the time that that's what it was for because the dairy had not been built yet. But she has her own locket, and her half of the locket also does that.
Cool. Yeah.
I guess she trusted you all those years ago.
Yeah, more than I should have. Other gear. I'm adding. I'm working on D&D Beyond, and I'm trying to add a thing, but like it's just it. You know how problematic D&D Beyond is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Anyway,
it's always been perfect all the time. So what he has hurled is what's called Firebolt. It's a cantrip.
All right.
And you hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 damage. That's what this guy is going to do right now.
All right. Good thing I don't have to do that.
Yeah. And he rolled a 6 plus his thing, 5. He rolled a 10. And this little fella's armor class is 13. So the firebolt, this guy just woke up. Who knows how long he's been knocked out for, and he hit the wall instead. And now the gremlin, which had opened the door, looks at the firebolt, the ball of fire that just hit the wall next to him.
Yeah,
and closes the door.
Okay, good.
And then you hear screams on the other side.
Well, before I get into Horkhauser's predicament for a minute, I realize I should also tell everyone what I'm drinking tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Really quickly, I am drinking an Irish coffee because it's cold outside and it's winter. And an Irish coffee consists of like 2 parts Irish whiskey, about 1.5 parts heavy cream, a little teaspoon of brown sugar, and then about 4 parts hot coffee. And it is delicious. And it is.
What kind of coffee you got?
You really want to know? Do you really want to know what kind of coffee I got?
I know. Yeah, I like coffee.
Guatemalan beans that I roasted myself and ground before I do it. Yep. I got a little coffee roaster at home. It's very small, about the size of a popcorn maker, but I roast my own damn beans. And now I'm drinking this. What?
Can you roast popcorn in it?
No. Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't tried. What kind of asshole would do that? I'm drinking it out of my Twin Peaks Sheriff's Department mug, which I've had since the 90s. So.
Oh, nice.
That's my street cred.
Were you part of the sheriff's department in Twin Peaks?
I was. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how was the town of Twin Peaks? I heard there was some excitement in the 90s there.
It was fine. I don't know. Nothing happened. You know.
Yeah.
I guess a girl got murdered, and I don't know. Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention. They didn't put me on.
You were just sucking down donuts. I know how it goes.
Pretty much, yeah. You know, and they sent me on like the domestic disputes. You know, people fighting husbands, wives,
fighting ghosts out in the forest.
Yeah, getting in domestic disputes with ghosts happened a lot. So, anyway, Horkhauser, he looks at this dwarf, and he goes, "Hello."
What'd you say, David? Was again?
I didn't, but my name's Horkhauser. I'm here to rescue you. I'm kidding. I'm not here to rescue you. Are you all right?
Probably lock the door.
Okay.
No, I don't know how long I've been asleep.
I run over to the door and I lock it. Is there a lock on it?
Okay, there is a lock on it. Yeah.
All right, good. I lock it. Okay.
There are more gremlins on this side, sort of having a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like they do.
It's like it might be about what the one just saw happening in this room that you're in.
I like that it's a meeting too. Like I hope there's like a process, you know, maybe they have like a consensus decision-making process, or, you know, maybe they're hearing from department heads. So I say to the dwarf, look, I'm here to, I'm basically here to stop the cow from walking into a giant pit and get it back to where it belongs. Do any of these words make sense to you?
Oh, so it wasn't a dream. Oh no.
Yeah.
Was it a dream?
And we've been overrun with red gonks.
Yellow bonks.
Yeah,
yellow bonks.
Red. They're red bonks, and
we're up we're up red now.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't even know there was yellow. I'm very sorry. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Look, here's the deal. Who are you?
Oh. He sputters, and then he says, I'm caretaker here. I'm Poor Bloom. First name Poor, last name Bloom.
I see.
You can call me Poor Bloom if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Is the mistress about it? She okay?
She's okay. She's just not here. She left, I guess, when things started to go afoul. I don't really know the sequence of events, whether she left before the bonks took over or during when the bonks took over. I don't know. It's kind of not important right now. What's important is getting this cow back to where it belongs, bonks or not, before the cow walks into a volcano. And I did say before the cow walks into a volcano. This is the reality of where we are.
You hear a knock at the door. He's about to talk to you, and then you hear a knock at the door. Yeah.
I go, shh, shh, don't say anything. Shh, shh, shh.
Here's another.
No, we don't say anything there.
And then he hears some which means like there's more deliberation. Hello, human. Are you in the door? In the door? Yes, door. That was the word. Door.
I say to the dwarf, okay, I don't know how long we're going to be able to pretend we're not in here. What's the plan? Do you know how the cow got teleported here and how we get it back?
Yeah. Tell you what, come here. And he slides off, and he sees he's kind of wobbly. And he like looks at a clock on the wall, and then he looks at a calendar, and then he asks you what the date is currently, and you just tell him.
I just tell him because me as a player, I have no idea.
I can't remember what the date system is that I created for this.
But
he says, I've been asleep for a week. Oh boy. Okay. Come here. And then he motions, and he goes over to one of the walls, and he feels around by a bookshelf, and he finds what looks like a button by one of the books, and he clicks that, and the button or the bookshelf flips open, and you can see a passage on the other side. And he like waves you to come in, and then.
All right, I follow him. Obviously.
Okay. So he motions you into this passage, and the bookshelf closes behind you.
Okay.
Just on the other side, you hear the commotion getting louder, and it sounds like they're trying to batter down that door now that you were in that room before.
Okay.
So you're in this sort of this cobwebby dark corridor between corridors.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Okay," and he's trying to talk away. He says, "So a week ago, the mistress was just doing the books, and I was just minding the factory. It mostly handles itself, but
Mm-hmm.
it's got to have one person like doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pushing buttons, and like I always do. Me and Magdalene just hanging out, and that's my pony.
You have a pony
then,
named Magdalene? You have a pony named Magdalene? Okay.
And a pony, yeah.
Fair enough.
My familiar. I'm a wizard.
Yeah, I remember the room full of ponies, all the pony statues I saw on the way.
Yeah, she's beloved here. She's the best pony ever.
I gather there's kind of a pony philia going on in this place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the mistress just loves her. That's why she took me on just because she liked Magdalene more than she liked me. I mean, I just came with Magdalene.
Fair enough.
Anyways, so yeah, like a week ago, she goes up to her room to do the books.
Yeah.
And then there's like everything goes crazy. The cow suddenly teleported. We were in this field, and before I could get to the mistress's room, the yellow bonks were everywhere in here, and I got in a bit of a scuffle. But one of them, this sort of shamany looking guy with like all sorts of bangles and bungles over his helmet that he wore, he cast some kind of spell and sent my Magdalene into the ethereal plane, and I haven't seen her since, and that's a real problem because see, I'm a wizard, and Magdalene's my familiar, but it's a bit more than that. Without Magdalene, I can't use any of my spells except cantrips.
Oh dear.
She's like a big source of my my stuff, my juice.
I see. Yeah.
So I gotta get Magdalene back from the ethereal plane if I want to be useful.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened to the mistress. I know the mistress has a circle of teleportation up in her room.
Yeah, she's safe. She's back.
But I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
So she knew about. Okay, good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's safe. I'm going to cut you off here just for a sec. Now this pony, okay, which we need to get back. Legit. That's legit. I'm not arguing the legit. No,
Badass pony.
My heart is with you, and I am completely against the mistreatment of animals. I'm a druid after all, not necessarily, well, I guess by choice, but
you could change into a pony.
I could. That's not important right now. So this pony, is it more important that we get this pony back now, or can we wait until we stop ourselves from walking into the giant volcanic pit? This is my question.
Oh well, I can't. This thing is, Magdalene. Like I said, she's the source of my power. I can't use anything but cantrips without her. But also, she's the only one that can open doors around here. We're like a team, and Magdalene was the one who was entrusted with actual security. I'm the caretaker, but Magdalene was security.
I have a locket that has been opening doors so far. Am I okay? And correct me if I'm wrong, Ricky. Out of this conversation, this is now just me talking to you. I was given the locket, right? And is that locket also what can set the cow teleporting back? Does that have the? There's something
Yes.
I'm supposed to
Yes,
plug
the
in.
locket is
All right.
specifically the locket. So far, you have used the locket to you have used it to. You did not use it to get into Melanie's door.
Okay.
You have only used it so far to. You have only used it to unlock this cryo chamber that the dwarf was in.
All right.
And then you haven't tried it on any doors. And then you're supposed to use it. You're supposed to use it in like the main teleportation control center.
Right.
And then you're supposed to slip in this card,
right.
This punch card that Melanie gave you to send the cow, make the cow teleport to where it's supposed to be, safely away from this area.
Right. But so I have not used this locket to open doors. I just this
Not
teleportation.
doors, no, just you've only used it so far to unlock this cryo chamber.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like we're going to need this pony.
Well, unless you can bust down doors.
I don't know. Can you bust down doors? Maybe we can. But you know what? Let's. How hard is it to get this pony back? She got sent to the aerial plane by the shaman.
If we could kill the yellow bonk that sent her away, I think she might come back.
Now this place is overrun with red bonks. Are red bonks and yellow bonks perhaps?
Oh, they hate each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I'm kind of confused why, if the red bonks are here, they should have killed the yellow bonks, unless the yellow bonks are holding out. Because if Magdalene were back, then that would mean that the shaman was dead and that the red bonk killed him. But I don't see her.
Sounds to me like we've just dropped ourselves in the middle of a bonk fight.
Oh, I've never wanted to be in a bonk fight in my whole life, and now look what's happened.
I hate to say it, but you've fallen quite a ways.
Oh, I know. I used to have a store.
A what?
A store. I was a merchant. That's how Melanie met me. I sold milk.
So you had a milk store.
The whole thing went bust.
What was the name of the milk store?
Milk store.
No confusion, at least. Did you
Poor Bloom's Milk Store.
Okay.
Magdalene said it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
She was right.
Well, look, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to, your current situation is largely not your fault. So let's just move away from the judgment. I don't want to, you missed the milk store, I can tell. Where was the last place you saw? Did you sell ice cream there too, or was it just milk? Was it just milk?
Hold on. And he casts prestidigitation, and then he looks a little better. I had to pee.
Great.
It's been 7 days.
Whew. Yeah, I know. Okay. Did you prestidigitate the pee out of your bladder?
Well, I wet myself first, and then I just cleaned it.
I wish I hadn't heard that. Moving on. Speaking of yellow, the yellow bonks. Where was the last place you saw the yellow bonk shaman?
Oh, I was running down a hallway screaming for my life.
Okay.
And then I ran into a panel, and then I got into the security room, and I just locked myself in. But you got in easy, so I don't know why the bonks hadn't just like smashed the cryo chamber and murdered me. Maybe they just thought I don't know.
Maybe they thought you were cute.
Hey, maybe he ain't so bad after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does like a little flex.
Yeah, they thought that. Look at that dwarf. He's adorable. Let's not murder him. Yeah. He's adorable. Look at him in that little frozen tube. He's like a dwarf in a tube. What's more adorable than that? Dwarf in a tube. All right, where was this corridor you were running from? Look, the point is we need to find the shaman. Where the hell was he?
Oh, and he's looking around. the corridor he's in. It's like, let's just try going this way. And then he starts to walk down one of the little skinny passages that you're in that is covered in interior wood and junk.
Cobwebs, or they're
So he goes
cobwebs.
some cobwebs, some Vincent Pricey sort of, Hammer horror effects probably hanging around
those
there.
are the creepiest kind.
Dancing skeleton.
Dancing skeletons.
No dancing skeletons. Yeah.
No dancing skeletons.
Not this time.
No Ray Harryhausen style dancing skeletons in this corridor, friend.
That would be the best. I should just add skeletons right now, just for the fun of it.
Can you add specifically Ray Harryhausen skeletons? Is there an entry for that?
You do walk by some tiny skeletons that look like they had been used in stop motion. They're just on a table.
Are they on an arm? They have little armatures by them, so you can move them one frame at a time. Just reposition them.
That's where I keep my armatures. Let's keep going.
All right, we keep going.
Yeah.
Nice armatures, by the way.
Yes. So you seem to be going down a passage now for quite a ways. It's like, oh, geez.
What? What is it?
Well, I set traps in here.
In these corridors? Do you remember where? Sorry, man.
Nope.
Poor man. What? Poor dwarf?
Poor. My name's Poor Bloom.
Poor dwarf. Poor dwarf. Poor Bloom.
A wizard?
Yeah, I know.
Poor Bloom?
Yeah, Poor Bloom.
Wizard?
I'm just trying to remember. I remember the wizard part. Look, I remember the poor part. Poor dwarf.
I can only use cantrips right now, though.
Yeah, I remember that part too. Yeah, that's we've established that. I know you've been asleep a long time. I'm not trying to be cantankerous here. Traps in our corridor.
A hole. He suddenly mends a hole on his jacket.
Ends a hole in his jacket. You just had a little Zoom audio glitch there. So for those of you listening at home, you know how Zoom works. You know, a couple of years from now, this will all be behind us.
We will laugh.
People laugh at that plague times when we couldn't leave the house without, and like grandparents were dying and there was a whole bunch of people saying it wasn't real. And then
you'd be like, those times.
Yeah, and then they caught it, and then some of them caught it because they were like, it's not real. I'm not wearing a mask.
And then the asteroid, the alignment
the
portal opened up.
Yeah.
Oh man,
good times.
That's good.
Good times.
I had 12 babies after that portal.
Yeah, I remember the portal. Yeah, and I remember your babies, and I remember they grew up super fast after the time warp happened, and no, they're all what now?
They're all Boba Fett now.
All of them. Wow,
all of them. Yeah.
That's great.
12 Boba Fett babies.
Yeah, remember when everyone was real excited about the end of Mandalorian season 2? That was a good time too. Anyway, Boba Fett. So, hey, let's keep an eye out for those traps.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So he's going to check for traps right now.
Okay.
And he rolled a 12.
Can I check for traps?
Yes, you can.
I've got a pretty good perception. You want to know what my perception is? +4. I just rolled a 17.
Okay, so he's looking around and doesn't seem to spot anything, but you see like a little tripwire.
Okay.
Going across the floor up ahead.
Whoa! Tripwire! Do you have scissors? Let's cut it.
No, don't cut it.
Let's step over it.
He goes into the wall where you see like a little vial it's connected into, and it just has like a simple stopper cap, and so he puts his thumb on the stopper cap, and then he says, "Okay, now cut it." And so once you do, he pulls the whole bottle out of the wall. So,
okay.
This stuff's good. This is good stuff.
All right. Should I hang on to it?
Oh yeah. Just don't open it.
What is it?
It's a swear potion.
I'm sorry. What, a swear potion?
Swear potion.
What?
If you breathe this stuff in, you will not be able to stop cursing your mind off. It'd be F-bombs and C blathers and the S ones, the little S ones,
Oh wow.
and everywhere, and you'll be screaming them at the top of your lungs.
Okay.
I put that in there because it was a good way to figure, somebody sneaking through if they're just, they're just yelling all the time.
That's a good point. I was, by the way, for those of you watching on Twitch, I just leaned out of the frame because I'm trying to add my equipment, and I had the whole thing down here. Where's the custom equipment? Let's not talk about this. All right, swear potion. I got a swear potion that I can throw. Yeah. All right, making a note. Swear potion. This is a pen and paper.
Who breathes in the swear potion will have to make a Constitution saving throw, or start swearing their tits off for about an hour.
Oh, great! I kind of like this.
Yeah.
An hour. I'll add this later. Cool. All right. All right. It said, great. Well, let's take this. I have the swear potion. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Down. So he takes you down, and as you start to descend, you start to hear commotion up ahead and through the walls. It's sort of that sound you hear through walls. That sounds like gunfire and explosions. Little rat-tat-tats. And then every once in a while, and then some little screams.
Here.
That sort of thing. So you keep going, and then after a while, that sound is really loud. It's all around the walls, and poor Bloom looks around, and let's go ahead and check for traps again real quick.
All right, I'm gonna check for traps again real quick.
Okay, he rolled a 4. He sucks.
He's not a good dwarf, is he? I rolled a natural 20. Whoops.
Whoa.
There we go.
Okay.
Natural 20.
So you find another one of those trip cords, and you have another vial that you guys are able to pull out of the wall.
Okay, great.
Potion. So you got 2.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We keep going.
So right where he stopped, you hear like the loudest fight going on the other side. So he's like, it's right here somewhere. And then he goes over to a little, it's like one of those little swing peepholes made of metal.
Yep.
And he pushes it aside and peeks out. He's like, oh. And he waves forward for you and tells you to look.
All right. Horkhauser goes over and looks through the hole.
Okay, what you see is a room about 50 feet by 100 feet long, wide, dimension-wise. And you see what looks like just two battle lines drawn. There's like furniture and sandbags from somewhere, and both sides are setting up cannons. On one side, to your right, are the yellow bonks, and on to your left are red bonks. Both of them are spilling out of doors and using this central hallway, which looked like it was once part of the refining process for the milk. There's milk on the floor everywhere. There's metal containment units blown open. There are bodies of both yellow and red bonks floating in the milk. It smells bad right through that hole. You can smell like the milk's been there for a while. And they're taking pot shots with it. Some of them have bows and arrows. Some of them have little wrist rockets that they launch at each other. Some of them, and they're both setting up cannons again. And there's like destroyed cannons on either side too.
These bonks, they're very handy with machinery, I've noticed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them have repeater crossbows. And one of them looks like he even has like constructed something that looks like a blunderbuss pistol.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. So as I look out there and I see the various sides, like I looked to one side of the red bonks, to the other side of the yellow bonks, I don't see what looks like a yellow bonk shaman, do I?
Go ahead and roll your perception.
Perception roll. Oh, only got a 9.
Okay. It's hard to tell. There is a couple that have the kind of description that he had about the baubles and the feathers and the helmets. that might fall into the category that he is describing, but it's hard to tell if one of them in charge of anything.
Are they far behind the lines there? The little embattlements?
You were looking through the peephole at exactly the center line.
Okay.
So this thing is I said that was 50 feet by 100 feet. You're so it's 50 feet wide, and you're looking at the 50-foot marker between the 200-foot marks. So
Okay.
as I said, to your right is the yellows, and to the left is the reds.
Got it. Well, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Poor Bloom and I say, look, okay, the yellows are on one side, the reds are on the other. We are in the middle of a bonk throwdown, the likes of which this dairy has never seen.
Yeah.
It's you saw yourself. It's bedlam out there.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah.
But good. So hey, look, I'm just throwing this out there. What?
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw real quick because someone has fired a cannon pretty close by.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay, your ears are ringing and you can't hear anything. So you're trying to speak to Poor Bloom, and he's doing the same thing. He's like, wait, let me roll for him. He rolled a 13, which is not high enough. So he's like, it's like you're both like just ringing, and it's bad.
Oh, good.
The wall shook when this explosion happened, and all you can hear is the ringing. And Poor Bloom is like looking out the keyhole again, and you can see smoke pouring through from whatever just happened. And he sort of motions to the keyhole for you to look.
I look through.
Okay, so you can't, like I said, you still can't hear anything, but you can see there's fire now on the red bonk side, and it looks not good as far as this fire goes. And bodies there were.
We got to stop this before they burn down the entire dairy. This is not. They're trashing the whole place. How long before I can hear you? I'm gonna make a motion to Poor Bloom, like, hey, let's walk further down this corridor, like towards the yellow side, and make little walking with my fingers motion and sort of pointing that way.
Yeah, he understands. He starts to walk with you.
All right, good. How long before we can hear again?
You get down to the end of the corridor before it makes a left turn. You start to be able to hear at that point too, and you can hear like some of them are yelling fire in common, and some of them are yelling what might be fire in Gremlin.
Okay.
But it looked like whatever they shot had a greater effect than they expected.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay. Well. So I say to Poor Bloom, where does this go now? We have to get behind the lines of the yellow bonks and find their shaman, and I guess murder him, because it seems like there's a lot of murder involved.
Okay.
In this.
We should also avoid the not go back, because I think the corridor is on fire.
Yeah, I noticed that. Can we pull
smoke now pouring down the direction from when you just came?
Oh no! Is there a fire system? Are there sprinklers? I mean, is that a thing in this universe?
No, I mean, we had a fire brigade. It was me and Magdalene, and we would get buckets, and we never had anything burned down before, though.
All right.
We just figured the milk would put it out.
Maybe it will. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
The corridors ran white with the milk of battle. Oh God.
It's bad. I don't know. I hope insurance covers this. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. Let's keep going. All right. Where does this corridor lead? Where does this come out?
So he comes out to the left, and he's feeling against the wall. He's like, boop, 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 boop. And he's like, ooh, this might be it. And then he feels around outside the wall, and he hits another one of the little click buttons you hear. And the wall starts to spin, and he grabs it so it doesn't go all the way. And now he's just sort of peeking through. And he's like, oh. And let me see how stealthy he is right now. He's not so bad. He's good. So he motions for you to come over and look. And now what you see through this bookshelf that is sort of half cracked open, you can see that there's about 5 yellow bonks. 2 of them are dressed in that sort of a shamanistic attire.
Okay.
And poor Bloom points at one of them, who seems a little more fancier than the other. He's like, "No, it's this guy."
So what room is this? Are we like at the end of the corridor, like behind?
You are the room that they were spilling out of, and
Okay.
it looks like a ready room of some kind.
Okay.
And there aren't as many as in here as you thought. It looks like most of them were out in the main hall.
Okay.
Given and here is just sort of like a resupply area, and you can see what looks like there are a few barrels of gremlin esque supplies of something you're not sure. One of them is giving off a foul greenish ichor smoke like contrail.
Ooh.
And one of the shaman gremlins is sort of like stirring it.
Oh dear. Don't like where this is going.
That's the one that he pointed to.
I'm gonna stop you right here just for a moment, Ricky, and just, is it ichor or ichor? I always pronounced it ichor.
I always say ichor.
I don't know what's right.
Well, I'm probably wrong because my mom's side of the family is from Oklahoma.
Oh dear.
So it's all. I mean, I still say 100.
But by the way, I know some great people from Oklahoma. I feel like people from Oklahoma either like go mad in like the coolest possible way,
right?
Or there's just like, or they just fall down that Oklahoma rabbit hole and maybe they don't come out.
Yeah, they just spend all their time washing their clothes.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but I'm on Google right now and I'm looking up how you pronounce ichor.
Okay.
Or ichor. Washing their clothes. Hang on.
Yeah, you got to get those
Ichor.
Christmas wreaths. Ichor. It's ichor?
Ichor.
That's what my phone says.
Ichor.
Ichor.
Yeah,
right.
like Igor,
Like ichor. Yeah, right. Okay.
from Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, he's stirring a big vat full of Igor, and okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I say to poor woman, can you back me up with some cantrips?
I've got 3: prestidigitation,
Okay.
mending, and
Okay.
firebolt.
One of those will come in handy. I'm gonna leave it to you to decide which. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the swear potion.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what is there an obvious area of effect for the swear potion?
It's within just a 5 feet square. But
Okay.
you can toss it, and the bottle will break. It's fine.
Okay. So I am gonna toss the swear potion at the at that shaman, at the shaman we're trying to kill here.
Okay. Okay. First, I need you to make a perception check.
Why? Oh,
Perception.
I'm sorry. What?
Perception.
Yes, I will absolutely make a perception check. I'm sorry to question why. 19.
Okay. You're about to step forward to toss your swear potion.
Mm-hmm.
You notice a tripwire in front of you.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. I stop. I looked at. I gesture down to poor Bloom. I say, hey, there's a.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
where I left it. Oh, geez. Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. So he goes down to dismantle his own trap again. Same
Okay.
thing. Little cork stop. Puts his finger on it and cut the wire. So this one's loud farts.
I have a fart potion now.
This is a loud fart potion. Yeah.
Oh, geez. All right. Loud fart potion.
It's the same thing as the swears, but it's farts.
Now, is it just the sounds of farting, or do they actually start farting uncontrollably?
No, it's the sounds of farts all around them, like it's coming from every pore of their body.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I like it.
I know a little alchemy, and one time I got it on me, And Magdalene was real mad. She's real mad with me. Wouldn't talk to me.
I don't blame her. I would have been mad at you.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna save this smart potion for later.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. And yeah, I throw the swear potion in at the area of that shaman, so it shatters at his feet.
Okay. Roll a chuck. Roll a chucking.
Would I get a dex bonus on that? A dexterity bonus?
Yes, you would get your dexterity on that.
Okay. Come on. 9. Now, the ground doesn't have an armor class. Remember that.
Right.
Okay.
But we're rolling for accuracy here, so we're giving you a DC.
Oh.
Yeah, or AC, whatever it's called. DC. Or,
Yeah, whatever the difficulty check, I guess.
Difficulty challenge, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
9 plus what?
No, that is plus. That is plus.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, 9? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it lands on the square next to him, very close.
Damn.
So he looks up. He's all, eh? And he's starting to now walk over to the. He's the only one that's noticed so far, but he's now walking over to the place where you're hiding.
All right.
Check out what's there, and he's pulled out his little knife, his little ceremonial dagger.
Okay, he's come closing in. I'm gonna throw the second swear potion at him.
Okay. At him or at the square he's on?
At the square he's on.
All right.
So it'll break there. And this time I got a 21.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. As he's walking towards you, he's like peering close, and then suddenly this vial shatters at his feet. And he's like, whoa! And then he just starts swearing his tits off in Gremlin. He's like, and the other Gremlins are like turning around, like, whoa, whoa, not cool, man, that sort of thing.
All right.
And then he's turning at them. He's like, hey, man, he's pointing at them, and he's just swearing. And like one of them comes over, just like shoves him.
Uh-huh.
He's like, and then he looks like he's trying to stop and explain what's happening, but all he's doing is he's just cursing him out more. And now one of them has taken out their ceremonial. The other shamanistic guy has taken out his ceremonial dagger and has taken a swipe and just stabs the guy that is swearing. And the other gremlins are like, what the? And then they're trying to break it up.
Okay. How do I know how strong are these bonks? Are they generally like very hit pointy, or are they
Strength
like around?
is not a big feature. They are only about 3 feet tall. Generally, they have about an 8 strength.
And how about hit points? They're not that strong in terms of hit points.
No, they're not very good in hit points.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm gonna say to Parboiled here, Poor Bloom. I'm going to say, just hang out behind this door, and then after I do what I'm going to do, you jump in and help. Okay? You got that. But hide.
He gets excited. Watching what's happening, and he screams. He goes, "Oh!" And he unleashes a firebolt as you're trying to explain this to him.
Oh crap!
He rolls a 14.
Oh no!
He hits the one that stabbed the other.
Okay.
And see the damage on that. Firebolt.
Does whatever a firebolt.
2d10 is firebolt.
If we change the melody enough, we don't have to pay ASCAP money.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just exploded that gremlin with the stabbing. And now the other 3 gremlins in the room turn and see you guys, and you got to roll initiative.
For crying out loud! All right.
Yeah. So the one that got stabbed, he's like on his knees, and he's like not happy. But
okay, well, I just rolled with my astounding initiative bonus, which is partly due to my inherent charisma. Usually charisma does not affect initiative, but in my case, It does. I'm lying. It doesn't. But I do have a feat. I have the feat that allows me to gives me a very alert. I get a +5 initiative. So I get a 22.
Okay. So you go first. And poor Bloom, he gets a +4 in his initiative. He's 19 +4 is 23. What'd you get?
22.
Oh, he goes first. Okay.
Oh, I thought I was so cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 23. Okay. Right. P for poor Bloom. Okay, so he's like kind of freaking out. So he doesn't know what to do. So he just throws in a firebolt.
Okay.
And rolls a 2 and misses. another one just sort of launches over the heads of the gremlins.
Okay.
Starting a new fire in the room.
Great. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to run into the room. About how big is this room?
This room that you're in right now is about 20 by 20. Not a very big room.
I'm going to run into the center of the room. So poor Bloom, what I'm about to do will take up a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
And normally when someone says that, they're going to fart something horrible. Right.
Yes.
Not me. No, sir. Okay. I'm going to unleash a thunder wave, which sounds again like I will be farting something horrible. But no, I am going to be casting the spell Thunder Wave, but I'm going to run into the center of the room so I can do it without poor Bloom getting into its area of effect.
Okay.
And if it's a 20-foot room and it's a 15-foot square, I think I can do that.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to run into the center of the room, and I'm going to cast it at first level, which is not the highest level I can cast it, but I'm going to save my...
That's exactly the lowest level.
Yeah. I'm going to cast it at -2nd level.
What?
Yeah. That means everyone within the sound of it, they don't hear thunder.
You should cast it at pi level.
Fuck me. I should. Oh, man. What'll happen if I do that? It'll be in a 15-foot sphere instead of a 15-foot cube.
Yeah, it'll just be a lot of numbers. That's all.
Yeah. By the way, how does a spell do the cube? Like it does an exact cube, like it knows to extend to the corners. Are they sharp corners?
I'm gonna say for this world they are definitely sharp corners.
Okay, perfect.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. Just the borderline is
it's like you're in an isometric video game.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's tilted for some reason.
Yeah.
And one square just gets lit up.
Okay, great. And I'm guessing like the dust like on the floor gets like completely pushed out to this perfectly aligned cube.
Yeah.
Laser, like someone came by with like or a level or something, a ruler, and just swept all the dust out till it hit that one.
But the thing is, since it's a video game you live in, it's beautifully rendered.
Oh, that's nice. So I don't live in Cyberpunk 2077 on a last generation Xbox.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I love that. I love it when I mean, I don't, it's sad for everyone involved, but there's always something fun about other people's train wrecks. And like the fact that like Cyberpunk 2077 was delayed by like 2 years, if not more. And then when they finally released it, it's like, oh yeah, it turns out it doesn't really work on a PlayStation 4. Like,
don't the characters have like weenies on the outside of their pants?
That's part of it. You can design the genitalia.
It's like a feature.
In most games, it would be. Most games, you would be ballyhooing that from the thing, but you can't even. I think you can't even get you won't even render the weenie on an Xbox One.
Right.
It just the wiener. It's like too many polygons, and it just slows it to a crawl.
That sounds like a brag.
My wiener is too many polygons.
Too many polygons.
Yeah, it's slowing everything to a crawl, friends.
That's why this game's crashed. Too many wieners.
Too many polygonal wieners. Too many wiener polygons. Not enough time. Yep. What am I doing again? Oh, rolling thunder wave.
Right.
I get the
wiener wave.
Yeah, thunder wave, or as I like to call it, wiener wave. We should have a if I encountered a character who would say things like that, I would not spend time with that character.
Really?
I wouldn't. I don't.
Not even a little? You'd be curious?
Would he be like? Would he be like a peniromancer or something like that? Would he just all his magic be phallus based? Would it like?
Or hot dog.
Fair enough. He
Yeah.
could be like a kielbasa smith or something like that. If he's like German and he's just talking about, and he's got like, on his like a bandolier of like various sausages, kielbasas stuffed with different meats, spiced slightly differently.
Right.
And then and crossing it would be another bandolier full of buns.
And condiments, maybe some
condiments.
Chili.
Yeah. Some spicy mustard.
Yeah.
That guy I want to hang out with.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you're never going to be hungry.
But if it's a guy casting spells using, forgive my language, his penis, no, I don't want to be involved. And I'm not
on a cruise ship.
Yeah, that's not like and by the way, that's not like a homophobic thing. It's not like a penophobic thing. It's just like anyone who spent enough time learning an entire system of magic based around his penis is not somebody who I want to spend time with. It's not.
Would be a wienermancer or
a phallomancer.
Phallomancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just every time he's just pointing. It's like, whoa! It's like, hey, here's something you've never seen before. And like, no, I know that's cool.
Is his specialty.
Yeah. No. No.
Leaps into a circle, slams his foot down, and wieners just burst everywhere.
And it
as Thunderwave, but wieners.
Not cool. And again, not that I have a problem with him. It's more that he had a choice at some point to choose a school of magic, and he chose one based around his own,
Is it his own, or is it just a variety of
I think that's his wand. That's his spell focus, is his own penis.
He's just smug.
Yeah, like he's just really he talks a lot about it. Really, really toxic penialinity, I guess. So anyway,
it's not even an exceptional unit. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, he's just way more proud of it than he wanted. It's almost like he learned this magic to compensate, It's always like, hey, you've never seen this before, and I'm like, can you just maybe build the man inside first before you do this? Yeah, look, it's just,
he's the guy on the internet complaining about cancel culture.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, the problem is not cancel culture. The problem is you're leading with
a phallomancer.
Yeah, you're leading with your penis. That's the problem. And I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like everyone is like sort of just canceling you personally inside of themselves and deciding not to spend any time with you. It's not the culture either. It's you.
No.
What's the common denominator here? You and your magical penis.
Your magic.
Yes. So anyway, Thunderwave. I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're playing D&D.
Going in the middle. Definitely in the center.
All right.
No wiener magic. Yeah.
Right.
No dickromancer. Maybe it's a dickromancer.
Dickromancer.
He's a dickromancer.
I would play a video game called Dickromancer.
Yeah. Someone at home, by the way, the minute we started that question was saying dickromancer. It's dickromancer. No, it's not phallomancer. Oh, for crying out! It's dickromancer. It's obviously dickromancer. So, that person listening at home, you were right. You were right. So, okay, here we go. Thunderwave. Can I do this?
Yes.
All right.
I have faith in you.
Okay. Every creature must make a Constitution save, based, I guess, on my spell DC, which would be what here? No, they got to make a Constitution save. Sorry, con save of 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Two of them went blasting, and two of them stayed their ground. The one that was wounded, the shaman.
Mm-hmm. What about him?
Went flying.
Good.
And,
I thought there were 5 in the room. Or there's only 4 now? Did he kill one of them?
He blew up one.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay. So the ones that didn't save take full damage and are tossed to the side, and the ones that did save only take half damage. And it's 2d8. I'm going to regret casting this at a low level.
Okay.
Oh, I hate these dice. I rolled three damage.
Three
Yeah, and the
damage.
ones that save only take 1 point.
Okay.
After all of that.
They get knocked back though, and the ones that
Yeah.
saved are just
Yeah,
like,
damn
what
lot of good
the-
that does me.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So
Great.
the one that was wounded, he's still alive. The shaman is still alive, but he is now against the wall, like
Mhm.
picking himself up. And another one that was standing nearby him is also against a wall, just sort of like, what?
Yeah, and Horkhauser was really embarrassed that this was the best he pulled out. This is like, it's like, oh.
Now, so they get knocked back, but they don't lose their turn, right?
No, but they're probably knocked, so far that
Okay.
if they wanted to attack me, they'd have to close, which I'm sure they can do with their movement. And I just walked into the center of them. That wasn't thinking
So
things through.
the one that's wounded, the shaman that's wounded, he's looking at you like you're a threat. You're a threat man.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't cast a spell with, say, my penis.
Uh-huh.
So, just saying.
Let's see. Let's look up something real quick. I forgot to write this in here. All right, go ahead. Give me some Gygax facts.
Oh, okay. So now it's still time for Gygax facts, and here's the song. Gygax facts. So let's talk about Gygax facts. So I don't know Gygax facts. I don't know if you knew this about Garrett Gygax, but he was one of the first speakers of the language Esperanto. Now I don't know if you're familiar with Esperanto, but it was.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, it was designed. Was the 60s, 50s, 70s? I don't know.
Something like that. It's all languages.
Yeah, someone designed it as the world's interlanguage, they called it, which means that in theory, it's this combination of all existing languages, though I have a feeling there was probably a bias towards European languages, just saying. And in theory, everyone should learn this one language and then we can all talk to each other. Well, Gary Gygax was one of the first people to learn this. And here's the thing about Gary Gygax. He was an Esperanto evangelist. He went through a period of about, from May to about 7 straight weeks where he spoke nothing but Esperanto at business
Even when he was
meetings.
eating a sandwich?
Well, no, only when he was speaking, only when he had reasons to speak, not like, just so nothing but Esperanto at business meetings, when he was ordering at restaurants, everything. And so everyone who worked for Dungeons and Dragons TSR, they had to quickly school up on Esperanto, and it drove everybody fucking batshit. And because they didn't know. And also Esperanto, very badly designed language for communicating concepts like orcs. There's no word in Esperanto for orc. You'd think it would be orc, but and essentially that's what he said. So because he kept drifting back into D&D language so much. Are you done, by the way?
I'm done.
Okay. We'll finish this some other time.
So he just looks the one that's injured, the shaman's injured, now looks up at the two of you, at you and poor Bloom, and it pulls out this weird little gun-like shaped device. It has all these gears and little pipes on it. And he goes, and he fires it in both your direction. And I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, great. Well, it should come as no surprise that charisma was Horkhauser's dump stat. Trying to think if I have any little feat or something that will let me re-roll this if it goes to shit. Oh, do I have an inspiration point I could I could spend to roll this at advantage?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna spend it.
All right.
I think I get an inspiration point from Gygax facts too.
You get one each game for remembering what you did last game.
Oh shit! All right. Well, I'm spending it. You know what? I have a feeling something. No, I'm gonna spend it now.
All right.
And it's a. Well, I have a choice between a 2 and a 5.
Woo! Okay.
When you modify in my thing, it's a choice between a 1 and a 4.
Right. Okay. So you're 1 second you see this gun raised, and the next everything goes weird colors like purples and greens flash before your eyes. and it seems like reality turns inside out, and then you're suddenly floating in sort of an ethereal plane of existence of just psychedelic colors. You're not really sure what you're breathing or what kind of stuff is at your feet, but you're just sort of floating somewhere, man.
I have a feeling, Horkhauser has a feeling he is not somewhere else, that this is an illusion. Um, and if it's not, I have nothing to lose. So, do I still have my wand of too many pigs on me? I should.
Yes, you do.
I reach for it. Is it my turn? I assume that no other
Well, there's
bonks
nobody
are-
else around. It seems like there's nobody else around.
No,
so, yeah,
but I'm sure they're, and I'm going to use another charge. I'm going to cast, use a wand of too many pigs and cast, I'm going to cast too many pigs. So there's now 10 little magical pigs.
10 little magic pigs. So you aim your wand into the weird, bizarre paisley air floating all about you, and the wand discharges its piggy load into the air, and you see 10 cute little green pigs with little purple wizard hats that go dancing off into space in every direction.
Oh, no.
Some of them tumble as no gravity around them, and sort of vanish into the horizon, this bizarre horizon that goes off into nowhere. They seem happy.
Okay. Is well, so much for that. Is Poor Bloom with me?
You don't see Poor Bloom with you at all.
Oh, son of a bitch.
But you do, after a few seconds after watching the last piggy vanish into the paisley clouds, this weird lit area. There's like you're all lit up in greens and blues. You're not really sure where the light's coming from. You hear?
Is there like sitar music playing in the background too?
Yes, there is.
I knew it. Yep.
It's specifically the band Sky Cries Mary.
Oh, I love the 90s. Yeah. I'm not joking. I had some of their CDs.
It's their Elephant Walk song. Yeah.
I don't remember that song specifically, but I don't remember a lot of.
Yeah. An elephant that thought it was a cloud. Yeah.
I don't remember that song, but
like it's one of my favorites.
Don't remember a lot of stuff from the 90s, honestly.
So you're watching that, you're listening to Sky Cries Mary, and then you hear, "Who's there?"
I said, "Hello? Who is it? Who's there?"
I asked first.
Well, I asked second, and second.
Deep voice, this deep, macho, wharf-like voice.
My name's Horkhauser. What's yours?
Magdalene.
Are you Magdalene the pony?
I am.
Poor Bloom is looking for you.
Well, it's doing a shit job.
Yeah. He's doing the best he can under the circumstances.
From the direction of the voice, you can now see like a little outline of a pony just sort of flipping in the distance, the far distance, just this little drifting pony shape.
Is he coming towards me? Does he seem to have some control over his
Seems like
motion?
he's trying to swim, like he's trying to like maybe use the currents of this place.
I'm going to see if I can move towards him with my mind.
Oh, it's she. It's she.
She. Sorry, she.
She has a very masculine voice.
Yeah. More. I'm going to try to move towards her just using my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to work. No.
Okay. Can I try swimming?
Yeah. They actually doing a little bit of a doggy paddle seems to move you about a little bit.
Okay. Well, I say, hey, look. I mean, the entire dairy is under attack by those bonks, and Poor Bloom.
And by the way, she is super cute. She is
really?
Adorable. She is a round little butterball. Like I say, Keith Beaton style. Look that up. Pony. Just ridiculously cartoonish.
Oh, that's adorable.
Deep wharf voice.
Like kawaii as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. And I try not to like go oh when I see this pony. I really
need you to roll a wisdom saving throw
to see if I can avoid doing that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got a high wisdom, fortunately. Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay, you're feeling like you're and you resist. Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, that's a cute pony.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm going, Jesus Christ, that's a cute pony.
Yeah.
And I don't know who Jesus Christ is.
Right.
So, yeah. So I swim towards the pony, and I say, I said, but Portland was in a cryo chamber, and like the bonks are running amok. The yellow bonks are fighting the red bonks. It's just chaos down there. And he said, we have to find you. We're trying our best, and now I'm here.
Oh, I know. I can see him. I can see all of it. I just can't do anything about it. Sometimes I can yell at people. Like, watch this. Look out!
Do I
Oh,
see
you can't see
anything?
it. No, you don't.
No.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I
poor Bloom
can't.
just avoided getting shot with an arrow.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh, that got hurt. Oh, he just got hit with a club.
We really gotta get out of
boy.
here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
jeez. Yeah.
I can't even see it. Do you know how I could see it? Is there any way?
Well, I'm a Feywild familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good for you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, thank you. I mean, that's fine for you.
Wow.
I got to figure out how the hell to get out of here. Okay. I'm reading my augury spell, and I have a feeling that this isn't gonna help. Yep. Okay, so in place of a divination tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. Okay, and I don't have a specific course of action. I need to get the hell out of this dimension and get back to where we are. Do you know anything about this place, Pony?
Well, I know that I can have a limited influence to the other side. Like some of my spells seem to trickle through, but not well. Like at half power.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to really concentrate on it. It's hard.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Mhm.
All you need to do is kill the shaman that sent us here. That's
Right.
all we need to do, and we'll get back. That's all we need to do.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna
Well-
cast. Can I give her guidance? Cast the guidance cantrip. I touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number of rolled to one ability check of its choice. It can roll the die. Well, maybe it's just an ability. I guess that counts as like a spell cast. Would that count as an ability check or no? If it's like a roll to hit, no.
That's not what it's for?
It says the official word, and if Gygax were here, he could tell us.
He could tell us, yeah.
But he would tell us in Esperanto. So yeah, we can roll a d4 to one ability check of its choice.
Right.
Yeah, what's kind of not. I don't know if that
Different.
helps. Yeah. Okay. All right. So be it.
Sad story.
Yeah. All right.
Well, tell you what, you were the last person to see poor Bloom. No, that doesn't help. Hold on, digging.
Doesn't help.
Hold on. Oh, geez.
Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Doesn't help. I'm kind of been put in a passive situation here. I don't really know what I can do. Yeah.
Right.
I'm allowing another character to take the lead, which is in screenwriting that you shouldn't do that. But
Right.
yeah, I don't have a choice. Do you think my spells would? Do you think my spells could make it through? Could my spells make it through?
Maybe.
I can't.
We'll try
see-
this. We'll try
Okay.
this. Okay. Look in my eyes.
I look in her eyes.
And you see, like you look into these adorable pony eyes,
Okay.
and you see into the creation of the universe. It's madness. You see madness. You see demons and angels, and it's crazy what you're looking at here.
Okay.
And you have to peel yourself away from going insane after looking in this pony's eyes.
Oh man.
And then, how do you feel now?
Like I had to peel myself away to keep from going insane.
Burn it! I thought that would do something. Okay.
Wait a minute. What, you just threw that at me? You didn't know what it was going to do?
Well,
Oh gosh.
been there
Okay.
for a while.
We got to pierce
I
the
can
veil.
stay here forever. You'll probably starve to death. But
Thanks. Maybe I got an idea. I got an idea. Okay, maybe this will help. Okay, we're stuck here. It's a battle going on. I have a pipe, right? It's a magical pipe, and it opens a gateway to another dimension. It's called Pipe of the Grove. Okay, I think it can bring the two of us through. And maybe from there, instead of being sent back here when it's done, we can go back to where we were before. Maybe that'll happen. From what I know about this pipe, is there any chance I think that'll happen?
You've never tried it before, so you're not sure.
We're gonna try it.
Okay.
All right. So I say I'm gonna get on top of you like I'm riding you like you're a steed. Are you cool with that?
Just put an arm around me.
I'm not sure that'll work.
All right.
All right. So I get on the thing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I pull out my pipe of the Grove, which I used in my last adventure. So if you're just tuning in, go listen to the previous one.
Yeah.
And I use the pipe weed of the Grove, and I smoke it, and I wait for it to be transported.
You find yourself suddenly standing in the grove. The weird paisley ethereal plane separates away from you, sort of zooms away from you as if you were just like falling down a well. And now suddenly you land on the ground. The soft earth, twigs, and the comfort of this grove that's surrounded by, I think it's poplar trees.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of it is a campfire. From inside your pipe, you can see the Viralgo croak, the grove god. It looks like half frog, half chicken.
Yes.
Looking up at you, and he just says, "Warm." And
right.
The pony is there with you.
Oh, good. I'm gonna stoke the fire.
Okay. Everything seems pretty good here.
Okay. I look at Geraldo Croak and I say, how you doing, Mr. Croak?
Warmer. Glad you are back.
Yeah. Me too. I hate to say this, but we're in real trouble. We could be killed or lost forever. If I'm lost forever, then I can never come back.
No.
So we're gonna need, do you know if there's some help or advice? Is there a way, if we leave here, we can get back to the dimension where we were, as opposed to the ethereal plane that we got sent to before we came here?
Maybe ask the horse.
Okay. I turn to the pony and say, we have to ask the horse. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a little door in a tree that led to where the horses were.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I sort of try to explain this to the pony. I said, so in this fight, there's a dimension to where the horses are, and the horses are had been tasked with cursing people. And it's a long story, but I go.
Oh, are you talking about ghost horses?
Yeah, the ghost horses.
Oh man, yeah. I've met a few of those in my life.
Yeah, me
hold
too.
on. Oh geez. Oh, poor Bloom's on the run.
Okay, we got to hurry.
Yeah.
All right, so I run over to the door.
Like he's literally screaming and running for his life.
Okay, no, we got to hurry.
Yeah.
So I run over to the door. I open the little door, and do we get sucked through and crawl through into the tiny door?
Yes, when you go over to one of the sorry, they're birch trees. Sorry. So you go to one of the birch trees, and at the bottom of the birch tree is a tiny little door that you've opened before. It has a little doorknob that has a symbol of a horse for the doorknob, and it's only about 6 inches high. And when you open it, you are sucked through. You're shrunk immediately and sucked through into this other dimension inside this dimension.
Wow.
Or access to this dimension.
Layers.
And, inside, you see the receptionist desk to this cathedral where the horses live. The horse goes.
Yeah.
And before, last time you came here, there was nobody at the reception desk. There was just a photograph of a horse on the desk. And now you see one of the horses is sitting at the desk. She looks up from her magazine that she's reading. This ghost horse. So, oh, Horkhauser, you have returned to us.
I smile and I say, hey, good to see you folks again.
And who's your chubby friend?
Oh,
Hey.
this
is Muscle.
Right. What she said. um, new friend, I hate to cut this short. We are in serious danger.
Oh,
I know. I wish I could stay and, just sit around and chat with all of you. Maybe like, over some tea, perhaps some pastries. I love pastries. Do you love pastries?
I'm dead. I'm a ghost.
I know, but can you eat ghost pastries?
We just sort of play bingo a lot.
Fair enough. I get it.
Come with me. I'll let the others know you're here. And she gets up on her horfy hooves and stands on two legs,
Okay.
like these horses do here.
Okay.
Ushers you down the hallway, and you see the large cathedral open up that used to have the office cubicles on either side. The office cubicles are gone. They've been taken apart. And now in the middle, you see all the horses gathered around the central chamber of this cathedral, up near the top where that tree is, where they had the filing cabinet, where they had to file their resignations long ago when you came in here last. But now they have a table set up, and they're all playing bingo. There's about 20 ghost horses in here.
20 ghost horses playing bingo.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And the one horse that was in charge of cursing you, what was the name of that horse?
Jeff.
Boy.
Craig. Was it Craig?
It might have been Craig. Boy. We're going to go for Craig for now. I'm sorry, listeners who've hung on and gotten used to whatever his name was. But Craig the horse looks up and goes, Horkhauser? Like he's just about to call the next, the next number. He puts down his chip and goes, "Oh, wow. It's good to see you, buddy."
Okay, good to see you too. And I use his real name that I'm using the word Craig for as a placeholder. Hey, oh my gosh, you won't believe what's happening right now. I am in mortal danger. I could die, and so could my pony friend here, and our dwarf friend back in the giant in the dairy on top of the giant cow that's being overrun by red and yellow bonks.
That sucks.
Yeah. Do you know if there's a way back to the prime material plane through here? Because we got to get back there, or everything could go completely tits up, so to speak.
Well, you like bingo?
Normally, yes.
Yeah.
Inside, I know I don't, but
over on the bingo table, little balls where they put the numbers and it spins. You see who's actually turning the little wheel for the little cage that spins is that banana peel, that sentient banana peel that is actually a mimic.
Yeah, the banana
who
peel
also had a name and whose name I now forget. Also might have been Henry.
Yeah, we'll call him Henry.
Yeah, he's spinning it and he looks up. He's like, and then
your wave.
He sort of slinks over. He gets off the table. And looks up at you, and he points to your bag of tractors.
I go, wait a minute. I can get out through the bag of tractors.
Yeah, give me your digger, says the banana.
I slap myself on the forehead like, of course. I didn't have any way of knowing that would work. But thank you. Oh my gosh. All right.
You only had to go into a pipe, into a grove, into a cathedral, talk to a secretary ghost horse, and then to a bingo playing other ghost horse who then had a banana peel mimic for a friend to find this answer.
Right. Great. Thank you. And I turned to should I just make? I've now forgotten the pony's name. Audrey.
I've forgotten everybody's name. Oh, Magdalene is.
Magdalene the pony.
Yeah, because those notes are in front of me right now.
Yes. Okay. Magdalene said, "Okay, we're gonna get in a bag. Come with me." And I grabbed Magdalene, around the neck, and I opened the bag of tractors, and I drag Magdalene inside the bag of tractor holding.
So you open the bag of holding, tractor holding, and you're again sucked into another dimension. This one now no more. Normally, bags of holding you were killed in them because there's no air, but this bag of holding has a pocket dimension
Right.
of a garage where three tractors outfitted with bulldozer part, or one is a bulldozer, one is a wrecking ball, one is a
Mhm.
digger,
Mhm.
are sitting around. And now you remember that there's three garage doors that they can exit through.
Right.
And those garage doors can be programmed to go to other dimensions.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Well, I think I'm going to get in the. Do I have to program it? Excuse me. Oh man, that Irish coffee isn't working well enough. I'm gonna Do I have to
Crash.
program it from inside the vehicle, or do I have to?
It's from the outside of the vehicle.
Okay.
You can pick any of the doors in front of any of the vehicles. Now, we're going to roll an intelligence check to see how well you've been listening, because you've been coming down here and trying to learn how to operate these doors.
Okay.
Now, usually the door will send you to the last dimension you were at on the mortal plane.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll an intelligence check to see if you can figure out how to operate this door.
Come on, high numbers. 3. I don't remember.
Okay, so you're like, geez, okay. So you go before the garage door in front of the bulldozer, and there's the apparatus next to it that has all these crystal dials and magic-y looking steampunk stuff from the movie Jingle Jangle. And
I did not see the movie Jingle Jangle.
oh, it's got stuff. It's got steampunk stuff. Like
It's got a lot of steampunk
It
jingle.
just vomits steampunk all over your jingles.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're like, and you try it, and the garage door flips open, and you see this horrific dimension of meat and eyeballs pulsating at you.
All right, close the garage door. Close it. Close it. We ain't going to no H.P. Lovecraft dimension. Not doing it.
Yeah. Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try
so
again.
that door won't open again. You have to go to one of the other ones. So it looks like you're going to get 3 tries at this.
Okay.
So second door.
I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna roll the other dice because this die die didn't. 12.
12. Okay. So the door sort of half rolls up and then flips up the rest of the way. And then you see what you see is a room on fire.
Okay.
Gremlins on one side lying dead, another gremlins on the other side half dead. The ones that are mostly dead look like they're dressed in red. The ones that are half dead are dressed in yellow. And you see a dwarf dressed in red robes literally running in a circle, being chased by 3 gremlins who have their knives out.
In yellow.
In yellow.
Can I drive the tractor, the bulldozer out of this door?
Yeah, you could. This is the bulldozer was the first one you went to. This is the middle one, which is the shovel scoop. I forget what you call that kind of.
All right, I'm gonna then. I know it's kind of tall. Is it too tall for this room, for this hall?
This chase is happening in the 50-foot by 100-foot the main room.
Okay.
He's literally just running in a circle, avoiding fire, screaming his mind off, his mouth off, while stepping over bodies and other gremlins taking pot shots at each other.
Okay.
Very Benny Hill.
Yeah, I'm gonna very Benny Hill. Oh, great. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna. Is there room for Magdalene inside the cab here?
Yeah, you can squeeze Magdalene in. Yeah.
All right. I said, come on. We're driving out of here.
She's, all right. This is the way I like to do shit.
All right. So we get inside.
Yeah.
Turn the key on. I feel the engine just spring to life, and I go, oh yeah. Work the lever, make sure that the steam shovel's working great, and I go, here we go.
Yeah.
And I push the thing more and roll the steampunk steam shovel out the dimensional garage door into the. I'm just making sure that everybody understands exactly what's going on here.
Yeah.
I'm rolling the steampunk steam shovel out the dimensional garage door into the giant dairy hall that is the staging area now for a fight between gremlins
There's
red
fire.
gremlin,
There's
yellow
destroyed milk
gremlins.
tanks,
Right.
and milk all over the floor, and blood, milk and blood.
Milk and blood inside a dairy that's on the top of a giant cow that is walking towards a volcanic crater
Right.
full of bad magic.
Yes.
Good. Glad we're clear on this. All right. Can we go out?
Yeah. Are we at cliffhanger yet?
Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me check. Yes, I think we're at a cliffhanger.
Dun dun dun.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it feels like we're coming to a climax.
Right.
Maybe next
Of the
episode
tractor kind.
of the tractor kind. Maybe the next episode will be the final installment of the Great Cow Chase. So, yeah, could be. Ricky, is there anything you want to promote before we wrap up?
Ooh, well, let's see. What's gonna just go to my Twitter, Ricky Simons at Twitter, and it has the pinned tweet at the top has links to all my stuff, the comics I make with Tavisha,
Okay.
my books, art, all that kind of stuff. Cameo, if you want me to like say happy birthday to your dog.
Can I pay you to say happy birthday to my dog?
Yep. You don't have one.
I don't have a dog.
You have a cat.
I have a cat.
Cats don't care.
No, cats don't care about Cameo, but dogs do. They're good. That way, they understand celebrity.
Yeah. And the balls.
That too. I have nothing to promote except that book. Go Google it, and yeah, go on Amazon. Type in my name. I don't know, but I think that's it. Is there anything else we can end on besides dogs licking their balls?
No, I think that covers it.
All right, dogs licking their balls. Good night.
Yay!
This has been One Man Murder Maze with Ricky Simons and Eric Trueheart. If you enjoyed the show, hey, please tip your maze masters for maze maintenance at paypal.me/onemanmurdermaze. Our audio podcast is available on Apple and Stitcher. Our videos are on twitch.tv/onemanmurdermaze and also on YouTube. Just search for One Man Murder Maze. Our website is guess onemanmurdermaze.com.